I need you all to roll initiative.
Dungeons & Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game that's been around since the 1970s. Since then, it's shown up in TV shows, podcasts, video games, attributing to its rise in popularity. With this rise in popularity, more and more people are asking, how do I play? Sometimes finding a group to play with is the hardest part. Luckily, game stores and the internet are a great resource. And remember, you and your friends can always get together and create your own group. To start off, you'll need a few things: a character sheet, a dice tray, some dice, or a lot of dice, and preferably something to take notes in. Or you could just use a phone. The dice are as follows: D20, D12, D10, a percentile die, a D8, D6, and finally a D4. When it comes to making a character in D&D, there are plenty of choices over multiple books, but today we'll be looking at the player's handbook, first starting with races. There are 9 playable races in the D&D 2014 Player's Handbook. All of them have their own pros and cons, like some races can see in the dark with dark vision and others can't. All races have their own sub-races, adding even more detail and depth into your character. Next are classes, and to put it simply, they define your combat and play style. There are 12 to choose from. There are martial classes like Barbarian and Fighter, casters like Wizard and Sorcerer, and half-casters like Paladin and Ranger. All of these classes also have their own subclasses, which delve into even more detail about the specifics of your playstyle. Last are backgrounds. This will tell you more about your character's past and the proficiencies and skills they gained from it. There are 13 to choose from. We'll be playing as a high elf paladin with the Outlander background. Everything on the character sheet is labeled. Things like class and level go here, armor class, initiative and speed, hit points, hit die, death saves, proficiency bonus, saving throws, skills, abilities and modifiers, attacks, proficiencies and equipment, and features and traits. Let's say our character in the yellow wants to sneak past the guard in blue. For that, we would need to roll a stealth check. The bonus we get to our stealth roll is dependent on our dexterity score. Our dexterity is a 10, so we have a +0 to our stealth. We are also rolling at disadvantage because we are wearing heavy chainmail armor. Disadvantage means we're rolling 2d20s and taking the lower of the two. Here, a 6 was rolled, which was not enough to sneak past the guard's passive perception. Now, it's time for combat. First, we need to determine order by rolling initiative. We rolled an 18, so we'll go first because the guard rolled lower. Each square on the map is worth 5 feet of movement, and our movement speed is 30, meaning every turn we can move up to 30 feet. Now we are in melee range and can roll an attack roll with our longsword. To this attack roll, we'll add +4 from our strength and proficiency bonus. We rolled a 22, and if that hits according to our Dungeon Master, we get to roll our damage. The longsword we attacked with does 1d8 plus 2 slashing damage, meaning we'll take whatever we roll on a d8, add 2 to it, and that's how much damage we do. Now it's the guard's turn to attack. Like us, they'll have to roll an attack roll against us. This attack roll will be done against our armor class, which is an 18. We'll say for now that the guard hits and does 7 points of damage. The damage we took will be subtracted from our current hit points, leaving us at 4. And with that, we'll end the combat demonstration. This was a bare bones demonstration of what D&D can look like and how to play. There are set rules, but everybody plays differently and every Dungeon Master has their own preferences. It's a never-ending learning experience and you should never be afraid or ashamed to ask questions or not know something. When I asked my partner, who's a longtime Dungeon Master, what he would say to a new player, he said, "Have fun. If it doesn't feel fun, even if you can't put your finger on why not, go play with someone else." Whether it's one you find or build, your group is out there. D&D should be a space to express your creativity, be vulnerable, and collaborate, even if it feels silly sometimes. At the end of the day, even with all the rules and math and technicalities, it's still the people that make the game. To finish this off, I'm going to quote Kate Welch, a previous writer for Wizards of the Coast, the company behind Dungeons & Dragons. People might think we're childish if we play pretend. They might make fun of us or laugh us out of coffee shops. I do understand. But you see, I've witnessed so much magic from people shaking off those inhibitions to weave stories together for themselves. And doesn't that matter so much more?